Hi everybody, it's Bonnie Kiseno and I am coming to you live today from the virtual yoga studio. Here we have it. So today's Goddess Yoga and I decided to make it a free-for-all, so just as it sounds, free-for-all in every sense of the term. So yeah, hope you're joining in here on Facebook Live or those of you on Zoom. Great, welcome all of you. And yeah, let's do this thing. So if you don't know what Goddess Yoga is a blend of belly dance and yoga. So basically what we do is use some very simple, basic belly dance moves. Sorry, the word just left my head. We use some basic, simple belly dance warm-up moves to help you loosen up the body, loosen up particularly tight places like hips and shoulders and places that you hold tension. Hi Meredith, good to see you. Places that we hold tension so that when you get into the actual yoga portion, you can loosen up and move into the postures in a way that is in better alignment, hopefully. Maybe it's not, but anyway, regardless, you start to learn that you have more mobility in certain places of your body than you may have realized. So if you're just joining me, please grab a spot in your house or wherever you are. And Goddess Yoga is, yes, it's all about feeling the goddess energy, that divine feminine energy. Doesn't mean it's only for women, men too. Men love it. Had a guy do it once that I've had many men do the course, the class, but one man in particular said, you know, my whole life I've been told how to be a man, but nobody ever told me how to be feminine. And this was the most liberating experience I've ever had because I felt like I could create my femininity any way I wanted to. So just a thought for you to chew on. Those of you men who may kind of feel squeamish or uneasy or, you know, just because it is called Goddess Yoga, it's only because we are invoking the divine feminine energy. And we all have that. We all have divine feminine. We all have divine masculine. So I don't know, one of these days, maybe I will create a hero God yoga. But for now, it's Goddess Yoga and it's a free for all. So whatever makes you feel your inner goddess turn on, take a moment, grab it, put it on. I have my hip scarf. You'll see it in a moment when I back up because I just love to hear the little jinglies. And it's just fun. So yeah, this is a great way to practice, get a little sweaty, get a little loose, let go of the norms, let go of the parameters. Sometimes we get too much in our little box of our yoga mat, right? It's all sort of rectangular and square. So we're gonna loosen up all of that, knock down all those walls, and just have a free for all. So here we go with Goddess Yoga. So find your spots and do what you need to do. We'll have some music going. I'm not sure how well Facebook, since I'm on Facebook Live today, I'm not sure how much Facebook Live will let me play this, so I'm going to do it a little bit softly. Hopefully it's enough that you can get the beat and the rhythm, but not enough for Facebook to kick me off. So here we go. So just finding your spot, finding your space, whatever that looks like for you. Great. All right, so here we go. Just standing with your feet about hips width apart. Just step one foot to the other. Start to get into your feet. Feel the earth. Feel that connectedness to the earth. Stamp your feet. Let any other part of the body move that you want to let move. Great, now let's let your feet separate wider than your hips are apart. And just take your hips side to side. Good. Now how about a nice big circle? Just a big giant circle. Make it as big as you can. You can put the arms down if you want, or you can take them wherever you want, over your head, whatever you like. Just focusing on circling the hips. Use the bones inside to massage in those sockets, like inner massage for your body. Now reverse, let's circle the opposite way. Good, very nice. now we're going to take those hips and we're going to draw the alphabet with them. So any alphabet that you know, could be in cursive, could be in print, could be lowercase, could be uppercase. Just don't forget to cross your T's and dot your I's. That's the fun part. Fabulous. If you're not done with your alphabet, just continue. Keep going until you get it done. No problem. If you are done with your alphabet, then move it up to your chest. And we're just going to start to do circles with your chest. Big giant circles with the chest. And ladies, yes, I know, sometimes we sort of feel like our breasts, we can't move them, right? Or we shouldn't move them. Let go of that. Time to move everything. No shame, no inhibitions, let it all go. Reverse, circle the opposite direction. Great, now drawing the alphabet with your chest. Finding all sorts of little movement nuances that you didn't know you had. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes we concentrate a lot, we forget, right? W is throwing me for a loop today. Awesome, if you're not done with the alphabet with your chest, keep going. If you are done, start to circle the shoulders. And you can just do it stationary with the rest of the body. I have a hard time being that still. So I shift everything around. So whichever way you like, it's up to you. Faster. And just up and down really quick. Forward and back. Great, now hips side, side. So we're gonna pop it a little bit this time. Before we were stepping, but this time the feet are not moving. And we're just popping the hips. Great. Now we're going to go front, back, front, back. And circle. Small circles this time. We did big circles before. Smaller circles. And reverse. Good job. All right, pick up one heel and we're going to circle that ankle. Circle the opposite wrist at the same time. Circle the other way. Great. Now switch legs. Other ankle. Circle the ankle. And add the opposite wrist. Circle that wrist. Good. And now reverse. Circle the opposite direction. Mine's a little bit clunky this way. Good that we do these things though, right? We find out where our movement patterns are sort of stuck, where our brain isn't accustomed to going. So it's good. Not only does it open up the body, it opens up neural pathways in your brain, new movement patterns. Good. And just shake it all out. Good. Now alternate one shoulder and the other. and faster. Take the arms out and up overhead as you circle the shoulders. Good. Once you're all the way up, circle the wrist and coming back down. Make sure you're using every finger to move the wrist. When you're halfway down, circle in the opposite direction. So warming up the wrist. Good. Just have fun with it. Let it go. Shake your hands out now. All right, let's get the knees moving a little bit. So, feet are going to stay still. You're going to bend one knee and the other. One and the other. Just a little pop with the knees. And speed it up. Good. Faster. And faster. Until it's just a shimmy. Don't think about it. If you get mental about it, it won't happen. Let go of the thinking mind here and just let your knees move as fast as they will. So the whole body vibrates. Circle the wrists if you like. They're going slow, knees are going quick. Great. Now, just your rib cage. Circle the rib cage. And reverse. Nice. Very nice. Beautiful. And as we slow it down, take a moment, take a deep breath in. Let it out. And just think about who is the most influential goddess in your life, is or was at any point in your life. Could be your mother, your sister, your brother, anybody. Who is the most influential goddess energy? Call them in. Bring them in. Bring in that strength. And now thinking about whatever other goddess that is known as a goddess, right? That is a very strong goddess influence for you. It could be, I don't know, Athena, Venus, Mother Mary. She's a bit of a goddess anyway. We don't really call her that, but that energy is there, right? It's divine feminine. So think about who is the divine, the divinity symbol, person, figure that does it for you, and call them in too. Okay. Bring in all that goddess energy. And now look to your right. Front, left, front, right, front, left, front, right, front, left, front, right, front, left, front. Drop the ear to the shoulder. Circle the other shoulder. Lift the head up. Drop it to the opposite shoulder. Probably left this time. And circle the opposite shoulder. Beautiful. All right. So let's play with the hips a little bit. Are you ready? You're warmed a little bit now. So just playing with the hips. Get a little bit different movement that we haven't done yet today. So I want you to just bring your foot forward and push as if you're doing like a semicircle with your hips, and then draw it back. A semicircle with the hips, and draw it back. And forward, and back. You can frame your hips if you like. Faster if you want. You can stay slow, but speed it up if you like. Great. Let's do the other side. So front, draw that semicircle, and back. Front, and back. Front, and back. Great. Now we're going to take the hips, we're going to draw it up and take it over and drop it down. And then back up and in and drop it down. So up and over. So now we're drawing a semicircle up and down. You can do it slower or you can do it faster. Good. Working the quadriceps lumborum muscles. We tend to get tight in the back. And switch sides. We're going to go up, over, and down. Up, and down. My left doesn't want to do it as well as my right. And loosen it up to side to side in pocket. Now we're going to draw a full circle with the hips while you push your foot on the floor and push yourself in a little circle. So you're circling whichever foot you want to do first. You draw a full circle. You push yourself around the foot. Add arms if you like. And then the other side. Don't worry about what it looks like. There's no right or wrong way. As long as you're just releasing, finding new movement patterns, and having fun. That's all that matters here. Great. All right, so placing your hands on your shoulders. Bring your elbows as close together in front as you can. Inhale them up, and exhale them back and down. Nice big circles. Opening up the shoulders a little bit. Good. And reverse the other way. Good. Now taking your hands behind, interlace your fingers, squeeze the palms together. Reach the hands away from you. And I'm just lifting both heels and releasing just because it feels good. Whatever you like to add in here. Lift your hands as high as you can behind you. Now look up and look down. And look up and look down. And look up one more time. And look down once again. Release the arms, shake it out. Good, now just take a moment. Play with all the movements that you just learned. Oh, we didn't do figure 8 today. So take your feet a little bit wider. Sorry, I forgot that one. And we're going to just with your hips draw a figure 8 as if it's lying on its side, looking up at you. So draw a figure 8. Fun one. How did I forget that? Great. Now go the other way. Probably the way that's not going to feel as natural to you. So you may have to think about it a little bit more. When I have a hard time with this one, if I draw a figure 8 in the roof of my mouth in the direction I want my hips to go, it helps me. So if it helps you, use it. And hip side to side. Take it low. Lift, drop, lift, drop. Awesome. All right, take a big deep breath. Take a moment, stretch out, release your hands down, your head down, drop it forward for a moment. Shake your head, yes please. No, thank you. Good. Just taking some deep, deep breaths here. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. I know that's not what I usually tell you in yoga class, but for this, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. You should be releasing a lot of tension and toxins and craziness that you don't need. So it's easier done through the mouth when you have loosened up as much stuff as you probably have right now. Let your whole upper body sway side to side. And then just stop in the center. Let your head hang, let your arms hang. If you prefer, you can hold onto your wrists or onto your elbows rather. And take big deep breaths into your low back. Exhale all the breath out. Feel your spine release. So hanging a forward bend is a great way to calm your nervous system. Right now, we can probably all use a little calming of our nervous systems, right? Okay, slowly coming up. All right, so we're gonna move into sun salutations, but I want you not to get attached to the usual way that you do your sun salutations, right? So sun salutations are great, and I love them. Those of you who take my classes on a regular basis know that I really love to do sun salutations, and I have a number of them that I like to share with you. However, I also like to use sun salutation as a vehicle to get out of the box. So this is really an example of getting out of the box in your sun salutations. So I want you to feel free to move through this any way you want. And I'm going to say that as we go through. So I want you to really actually do that. So you're going to move into each posture of the sun salutation, but you're going to get there however you want to go. So for example, here we are in our Tadasana. And Tadasana is not sedentary here. Normally we're in Tadasana. We're steady, we're gazing, we're not moving. But today I want you to just move and let it go. So you're in Tadasana. I like to work with my feet a little bit apart most of the time. But you're in Tadasana, but it's moving, right? Nothing's static. Everything is flowing. Everything is moving. So we're going to bring the arms up overhead as you typically do. Inhale your arms up overhead. But I want you to get them there however you want to get them there. Express yourself. Freedom of movement today. Great. Now, when you're ready, you're going to exhale down to a forward bend. And again, you're going to get there however you want to get there. And once you're in forward bend, you're going to make your way back to a plank pose. Dance your way back there. Once you are in plank, you're going to lower any way you want to get there to the earth. And we're going to come up into Cobra, but make it more of a serpentine Cobra. So your spine goes side to side. Or whatever you want to do. Maybe you want to do upper dog here, that's fine. And then we're going to make our way back to downward facing dog. However you want to get there. Find new patterns. So it's not just a straight line from one posture to the next. Once you're in your downward dog, play with it. Move that down dog in any way that you like. Particularly if you don't like downward dog. Play with it and move yourself through it. Particularly opening or paying attention to opening those parts of you that tend to hold tight and resist downward dog. And now we're going to come forward again to forward bend. Any way you want to get there. Once you're in your forward bend, make your way up to standing any way you want to flow it there. And back down, forward bend once again. And back to plank. Make this your own practice. Make it just feel really good to you. No judgments, no rules. And lowering down to the earth. It can be different this time. You don't have to take the same path each time. And up into Cobra or upward dog. And back to a downward dog. Play with your down dog for a few breaths. And back to forward bend once again. And rising up. Great, so now we're gonna do more of a Surya Namaskar B. So we're gonna make our way into Utkatasana, chair pose, seated chair pose. Let's hold it for a bit. Hold on to your elbows and lift one hip. Draw that elbow towards the hip. Back to center, lift the other hip. Draw the opposite elbow towards the hip. I'm gonna face you so you can see. Do it again, first side, second side. Or if you have something else you wanna do, that's fine. You don't have to do this. Beautiful, and find it back to the center and back down to a forward bend. Make your way back to a plank. And lower to the earth. Find your up dog or your cobra, or a combination of the two, and then make your way to your down dog. So lift your right leg, or whichever leg you want to lift. Lift it up. Explore the space around you with that leg, with the knee, with the foot. And then bring your foot forward between your hands, helping it with the right hand if you need to. Turn your back toes out. We're going to come up to warrior one, but get there however you want. Now, whatever tightness you normally have in your warrior one, play with the new movements that you did today and see if you can release that tightness. Beautiful. And take your hands down by your right foot, and or whichever foot's forward. Any way you want to get there. Make your way back to plank. Lower to the earth. Rise up in cobra or up dog.
Chlorella is absolutely.
Make your way back to down dog. Any way you want to get there. And then inhale, bring your left leg high up in the air, or whichever leg you did not do just now. Lift it up. And explore the space around you with that knee, with the foot. See what you can do that you didn't know you could do. And then bringing your foot forward. Toes in line with the fingers. Help it with the left hand if you need to. Get grounded. Turn your back toes out slightly. And we're going to rise up any way you want to get up to warrior one. Maybe the same way you did the left side, maybe not. Good. And once you find your way into your warrior one, play with whatever tightness you find in the hips today. On this side, circles, whatever you need to do to loosen it up, so that one day you can have your hips squared straight front and your tailbone drop at the same time. Sometimes when we fight too hard to get the alignment right, the body fights back. So sometimes you just have to break out of all of it and let it go. All right, when you're ready, take your hands down on either side of your front foot. Make your way back to a plank pose. And when you're ready, lower yourself down to the earth. Rise up, Cobra or up dog. For me, my back is giving me problems, so I need a combination of the two. And make your way back to your down dog. Now take time here. Slowly move in your down dog. Breathe deeply here. Explore all the possibilities that you maybe never knew you had in down dog. And release your knees down. Have a seat on your heels. Just take your hands back. Lift your chest. Lift your head. If you like, lift your hips. Stretch the quadriceps a bit. Open up the heart, open the throat. Breathe deeper than you have so far today. Good opportunity to strengthen the lungs. And gently bring yourself back up to sitting on your heels. And inhale, take the arms up overhead. Again, however you want to get them there. But they're going to end up both arms over your head. Play with whatever you need to play with here on your way to getting your arms up overhead. And then folding forward. Release the hands to the earth. Round up in a cow tilt, or in cat tilt rather, sorry. And then look up a cow tilt. Curl the toes under. Push it back any way you want to get there to your downward facing dog. And then making your way to a forward bend. Beautiful. Now, just hanging forward in that forward bend. Play with the arms a little bit. See what you need to do to loosen up any tension or discomfort in your shoulders. Remember, there are no rules. No wrong or right way to do it. As long as it feels good to you, then it's right. Then that's your goddess yoga practice today. Bowing to your own inner wisdom and the wisdom of those goddesses that you brought into your practice today. So we're going to separate feet nice and wide apart. Usually I say mat width, but if you're on a manduka, that might be a little bit too wide. So wider than your hips. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Bend your knees. Drop it down into a nice squat pose. Now, I know for a lot of us Westerners, squat pose is really challenging. So I want you to really play in this pose because it's an important posture. It's super, super good for you. It opens up your hips. It releases tension in your low back. It grounds you. And right now, that is a super important thing, that you feel grounded and that your root chakra feels strong, because right now, pretty much the world over, we're going through all sorts of turmoil. The world is at 6s and 7s, and we don't know what privilege we have today that we may not have tomorrow. And so that can be very, very threatening to your feeling of survival. So that's where squat pose comes in. You want to drop into squat. That will help your first chakra and your survival issues feel very safe and steady and stable and grounded. And then you can make wiser choices in your actions as we go through these challenging times that we're in right now. So in that squat pose, just play, you know, put one knee forward, one knee back. It's one of my favorites because it releases the inside of the hips. I like to drop my head down here sometimes, get a deep stretch in the back of the neck and in between the shoulders. Play around with shifting weight from feet to hands. But then eventually coming back into squat pose. If your heels don't rest on the floor, that's okay. If it's uncomfortable, put something like a folded blanket, put the rounded edge facing forward and put that underneath your heels so that you can be a little more comfortable there. So just planting your feet and your hands down as much as you can. Drop your head down and breathe. Good, now take your head to the right shoulder, down and forward and over to the left. So like half circles of the head and to the right, and to the left, and right, and left, and right, and left, right, and left. Bring your head back down, straighten your knees. If they don't straighten all the way, that's fine too. And just start to bring your feet together, not all the way, but just under your hips. And then just let your knees go. Same way we did standing, except now you're in forward bend. Get the whole body jiggling, releasing tension, releasing toxins, rewiring the body for a more relaxed way of being. And if your hands don't touch the floor, even better, because you can get a much better jiggle in your arms and release more tension there. So that's one time where not being as flexible is a plus. Now keep the knees going as you slowly round up your spine. Lift the chest, let the arms fall open, let the head go back. And back up to center. Now both shoulders up and down. At the same time, you're dropping both heels up and down. So this one actually is good to awaken the Kundalini energy, that sleeping energy coiled at the base of your spine. Wake that up. Good, now just shake it out. Beautiful. So we're going to come into a little tree pose. So we're going to pick up the left foot first and bring the sole of your foot inside your right thigh. Good. And just let your arms relax there. Maybe your foot is not inside your thigh. If it's not, that's okay. It could be lower down. It could be inside the calf or on the ankle with the ball of the foot resting on the floor. That's totally fine. So whichever place it is for you, that's where your tree pose is. Great. So let yourself just relax there. So as I say relax, but I want you also working in a relaxed manner. So we're sort of pulling up and down at the same time. So pulling the upper body up, reaching down through the standing leg and foot. And now just roll the shoulders. Good. Let the arms come out to the side. And float them up. If you're like me and you feel a tendency you want to move the upper body in any way, please feel free. Bring the back of the hands together. Now imagine your chin is on a tabletop. Slide it to the right. Slide it to the left. Slide right. Slide left. Right. Left. Right. Left. It can be a balance challenge, right? Left. Good. Quicker. Now draw a circle on the tabletop with your chin. And circle the other way. Release your arms out to the side if you need to. My balance is not holding me here today. Great, now release that leg. Shake it out. Really shake it out. Now you know how to shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. Now pick up the other foot. Good. Let your arms just be relaxed. And remember, your foot could be thigh, calf, or ankle. And this side might be different than the other side. That's totally legit. Our bodies aren't always even and equal on both sides, which is one reason we practice yoga, right? To even out the imbalances. All right, let's start circle one shoulder only. I know it's different than the way you do it on the other side. Sometimes I like to do it differently from one side to the other. Sometimes the body needs something a little bit different to end up in the same place at the end. Roll through the whole arm. So lift the shoulder, elbow, wrist. Yeah. And let that arm relax down. Circle the other shoulder. Good. Now lift the shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Good. Keep it going. Yours doesn't have to look like mine. It shouldn't look like mine because you don't look like me when you're not doing this. So hopefully you don't look like me when you are doing this. And release. Good. Shake it out. Beautiful. All right, let's circle the hips again. I like to do lots of movement with the hips because we have so much tension in the hips. Most of us. So it's good to let it go. Figure eight again. Release whatever tension you got from trying to hold the balance posture and trying to do it right, because I know you did. We have a habit of that, right? We want to do things right. Because we want to be pleasing to our teachers or to whomever or to ourselves. And that's okay, but sometimes it's good to break out of that. You can let that go and just not care. Let it be how it is. Let your body just move. Freedom of movement. All right, so taking your feet wide again. We're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead. And exhale, come down into a nice deep squat once again. Good. Now releasing your buttocks down to the floor. And we're going to just take the feet nice and wide apart. So when I say wide, I mean wide. And we're going to hold on to the shins or the ankles, whichever's comfortable for you, and you're going to floor. So you lift yourself up on your sitting bones. Good. Stay tall. Another great way of grounding, a great way of opening hips and releasing the low back. So allow yourself to just take some nice deep breaths here. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. I see somebody over there with me on Facebook. I can't tell who you are from here, but I'm so glad you're here. Good. Beautiful. This is also a good alternative posture for those of you who can't do squat pose for various reasons. If you have knee issues and can't go into squat or malasana, this is a great alternative pose. You do a lot of the same benefits. Okay. All right, so we're going to bring your feet together now. You're going to pick up one foot and bring your elbow underneath that leg. Hopefully behind the knee, but if not, it could be down at the calf. That's also fine. And then picking up the other one. Whoop. My balance is kaput today, you guys. So pick up the other foot. There we go. All right, soles of the feet together. If you're like me and you're not able to get up there and hold your balance, that's fine. And you can also hold onto your ankles too, which helps the balance issue a little bit. Soles of the feet together. I'm also hitting my hair on the wall, which is pushing me over. So if you have your hands free, palms are facing up, thumb and index finger together, look up slightly. This is blossoming lotus pose. Isn't that beautiful? I love to do this with a room full of people because everybody looks like little lotus blossoms. It's so nice. And I know we have all risen up out of our own mud to bloom where we are. And that is what we're doing now, right? We are coming up out of the mud that's going on right now. And we're going to bloom anyway. Beautiful. So now releasing the feet down, you can bring your feet not so close to your body. Let's work with them further away. So I'll turn to the side so you can see that a little bit better. So feet together and far out in front of you. Take your thumbs and you're going to put them right between the balls of your feet and you're going to roll your feet upwards as much as you can. Rolling them up. Good. So now, while we're here and while we are holding this posture for a moment, I want you to just close your eyes and I want you to think about the water element. Our bodies are made up of water more than of anything else. So check in with the water element of your body. And then I want you to take a moment and I want you to decide what expression of water you want to be right now as you move through the rest of your practice. So water has many, many forms, right? So maybe you are a driving rain. Maybe you are a babbling brook. Maybe you're a puddle. Whatever it is, find that. Find that body of water. And then keeping the soles of your feet looking up as much as possible. Inhale, get long in your spine. Exhale, allow the forehead to begin to reach out and down towards the feet. Maybe it goes that far, maybe it doesn't. Just take it as far as you can. And then breathe there. Slow, full, deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose. And out through your nose. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. Allowing yourself to move as that water, whatever that water is for you. And now as you inhale, slowly coming back up. And exhale, bring your knees together, stretch your legs out in front of you. And we're going to come into seated forward bend again, keeping in mind an expression of water. It could be different than it was in the last pose. So we're going to inhale, take the arms up, and we're going to exhale, flow forward over your legs. You're going to inhale up your spine, exhale, flow forward over your legs. Inhale up your spine, exhale, flow forward over your legs, and hold there. Breathe. Good. And then as you inhale, you're going to slowly come back up, hands on your thighs, and you're going to roll down onto your back. Slowly coming all the way down. You can hug your knees into your chest for a moment to release the back. And then taking your legs straight out for Shavasana. Feet at least hips width apart, even mat width apart is good. Let the toes flop out to the sides, palms rolling gently upwards. Slowly, gently turn your head side to side a few times. Stay there, breathing, and when the head and neck feels complete, then let go of moving the head. Let it gently come back to center. And then inhale through your nose and exhale softly out through your mouth. You're going to whisper the sound hua, like what without a T. When your jaw feels complete, let go of your breath, eyes softly closed. Allow your body to gently release and relax from the tip of your toes to the top of your head, from your bones out to your skin, and all the way out to the ends of your hair. Relax. 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 We're going to begin to deepen your breath. Allow your toes and fingers to move gently. Stretch and move in any way that feels good to you. And then rolling over onto your right side, pull your knees into your chest. You can bring your hand to your right arm under your cheek for a little pillow and just allow yourself to rest here for a moment. And then placing the palm of your left hand down on the floor in front of your chest. Slowly push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Allow yourself to keep your eyes closed, keeping your focus within on your own journey of self-discovery. And once you're seated in a comfortable position, whatever that looks like for you, bring your hands together into prayer pose and heart center. Take a moment to bow your head to yourself. Reflect for a moment on your practice, not judging, just reflecting, remembering. And let's close our practice by vibrating the sound Om 3 times. So take it a nice deep breath in. You had yourself. Now just take a moment to honor yourself and to honor your practice. You reflected on the practice. Now honor it. Honor yourself, honor your practice. Thank yourself for being here today and for sharing all of your new expressions with yourself, because you may have discovered new things about yourself, your body, and your practice today that you never knew. So thank yourself for that gift. I thank you for that gift, and I thank you for being here, for sharing yourself and your practice with me today. I thank you for sharing that beautiful divine goddess energy. I feel it so strong and palpable. It's just beautiful. Thank you for sharing. The light and the spirit within me honors and salutes the light and the spirit that shines so beautifully and brightly within each one of you. Or as we say in yoga, simply, namaste. Namaste, you guys. Thank you so much. Once again, you are joining me here in the virtual yoga studio. Dr. Vanessa, and hi there. Welcome. Nice to see you here. I'm so glad you're here. Awesome. So thank you so much for joining me today. It's a pleasure always to have you here with me or anywhere with me. And thank you for sharing the practice. And if you enjoyed it, if it inspired you, if it helped you, if it uplifted you, if it did anything good for you, please, please come back to it, redo it, practice it, send it to yourself in Messenger, save it, keep it forever. It's yours, it's my gift to you today. So keep it and use it in good health. Please share it with anybody that you think would enjoy it, would benefit from it. Just send it out, share it. You know, it's yours and theirs and everybody's, it's for the world. So my blessings to you, my gratitude to you, and thank you all so much. Please stay tuned. I will be doing more lives here and there. My lives are spontaneous usually. They sometimes come about based on something someone asks me for, or sometimes I just get a hit and feel like I want to throw something up there that just feel like would be useful and helpful. So today's live is actually a full class from the virtual yoga studio. I just decided to throw it on a live today so that everybody could do it. So please feel free to join me in the virtual yoga studio anytime. You can find my schedule on my website, www.bonniequiseno.com, BonnieQuiseno.com. And you find the schedule there, you register there, and please make sure that you download the Zoom app. It's free, and I don't usually do these full classes on Facebook Lives, so usually you have to get it through on Zoom by registering through the website. But today I just wanted to play and have fun with everybody. So thank you guys so much. Have a happy Monday, and we will speak soon. Love you guys. Namaste. I can figure out how to finish it. Here we go.